It's time. Let's meet your Moraine laser. At guard, 8'5", junior, number 15, Moraine.
All right, we have the starting lineups and the national anthem completed as we get ready for showdown for first place in the Classic 8. Kettle Moraine, Arrowhead. Kettle Moraine 9-0 in conference. Arrowhead 8-1. The Lasers win the tip. There's a matchup we want to watch all night right there. Grahowski against Harper. Arrowhead starts out in the man-to-man. Good possession.
2 more man-to-man. First shot, no good.
Grahowski, but she got her own rebound to reset. Again, this is an Arrowhead team. You'll see several different defenses from them. Coach Whitty talked about before the game how the sophomores are really learning from the seniors. And again, here's a matchup. 2 players that play together in AAU for the Wisconsin Lakers know each other very well. Leading scorer Grace Grahowski, averaging over 22 points a game, is verbally committed to Arizona State.
Nice look inside Torres, no good. Rebound, Warhawks. Bella Sams comes up with the board for Arrowhead.
I think that'll be a big key. Who rebounds the ball better? Again, first missed shot for Kettle Moraine, and they get their own rebound. Again, this is again 2 teams, 14-2, 13-2. Kettle Moraine took the first contest at Arrowhead on December 14th, 50-41. That is Arrowhead's only loss in the league. Arrowhead's only other loss came Saturday on W7 in what was definitely an instant classic and the marquee game of the Post Invitational, where they lost 64 to 66, Brookfield East in triple overtime.
No score in this one, 16:32 to go. I'm not going to run a clock cam because there are clocks all over the place here, and I can see right now, I can see 2 clocks right at your screen, so you guys will be more than able to keep up with the clock, so I'm going to skip that tonight and just focus on giving you guys really good looks at the game.
Kettle Moraine settles in their normal man-to-man. Good help side, but they'll have a foul on the drive.
That's right, Larry. HD, my friend. HD. For big games, it's HD, baby. That's the only way to go.
Sophomore Abby Roble will shoot 2 shots on the foul by Isabel Walschlager. Walschlager gets the starting assignment tonight.
Coach, I know we're good to go when Larry Klein gives me the thumbs up, and I got the thumbs up from him, so I know we're in good shape.
Abby Roble hits the first of 2. Came in the game shooting 60% from the line, is the sophomore lefty. She knocks down both.
No under the basket microphones tonight, you guys, so no go on that tonight.
Let's make a loud whoosh.
Yeah.
When it goes
Coach will
in.
just make a swish every time it goes in.
Special effects.
2-0 Warhawks.
Grahowski from the top of the key, 3, no good. Rebound and on the push.
Sarah Larson
wearing number 5, usually is 11, but wearing 5 tonight.
The big fish, Bella Sams for 2. 4-0 Warhawks.
One of the keys Coach Nelson talked about coming in the game is the first contest they were able to hold. And there's that offensive rebound. Kick out, no good on the three. Harper, who averages almost 12 rebounds a game, controls it. They were able to hold Sams and Harper, who average over 31 points a game, to 16 in the December 14 matchup. 14th.
Need to do that again tonight if they want a chance to win this one. 4-0 Warhawks. The thing with Harp, though, is, I mean, maybe you get her once, you're probably not going to get her twice.
No, but, you know, if not the
Back
best
door.
defender and one of the top 2 defenders in the state. She'll play her college basketball next year at Grand Canyon University in Arizona.
Sister at Cal Baptist with Jalen Acker. Big Harp. 4-0 Arrowhead, and there's a foul. Gary Wipperman and Jonathan Tsipis with you live tonight from Kettle Moraine High School. Big thanks to Ryan Tomchek, athletic director at KM, and of course Todd Hansen, head coach, and the staff here, the custodial staff. They're just fantastic. We always get VIP treatment when we come to KM. It's much appreciated.
Harper misses the first, came in the game shooting just under 60%, 36 for 61.
Probably her one bugaboo if she has one. I don't know that she has another one, Coach. If you had to pick one, that would be the one.
Yeah, I mean, her stat line is amazing. 68% shooting from the field and inside the arc. Still steps outside and has made 6 threes. 12 rebounds a game, 5.3 offensive rebounds a game, 2 steals, 2 blocks. 2 times she'll probably get you popcorn from the concession stand if you asked her. Great curl cut there, and kind of right in Harper's face. Torres with their first basket, and the Lasers are on the board.
Here's that press. Torres went for it, didn't get it, and Walschlager's going to get the foul.
And that'll be Walschlager's second, team's third. Again, made basket. You saw the diamond press, zone press that the Lasers like to implement. Maddie Shope in the game. She'll take Walschlager's place, will sit with the 2 fouls.
First of 2 with KM this week. Coach and I will be at Brookfield East on Thursday as the Lasers take on the Brookfield East Spartans, and Brookfield East on W7 tonight too, playing Germantown.
Great backdoor
Harp,
cut there.
Nope. Put back. Yep.
Again, stayed with her own shot. Was a little bit off balance on that first one, but again, was able to put the second one up and in. Make up for those 2 missed free throws from earlier. She's going to do a lot of things. She doesn't really need to make up for anything.
You're absolutely right.
There's Rangard on the wing, and again, Torres again on that curl cut. It's much more than just a 3-point shooter.
There's a 3. Maddie Shaw for 3.
Her 14th of the year, shooting shooting 33%, from the 3-point line. 6'5" Warhawks. The steal by Schoaf, doing it at both ends.
She was our player of the game in our last KM game. Nice save by Rangard, back to Torres, inside. Boy, Lily sacrificed there to keep that ball in play.
She did, and again, Lily Rangard going to play for the Leathernecks of Western Illinois for J.D. Gravina next year. Again, just all-out hustle. That's what you always see from her. So much more than just an explosive offensive score.
Siedenberg with the inbound up top. Rangard. Lily on the drive and basket.
And again, a great fake handoff to get her defender to lean. And again, right away, that 3/4 court diamond press. Again, Grahowski in the back is again able to help be the eyes for the front of that press as she protects the rim.
3-pointer, no good. Grace on the rebound. 7-6 KM with 12:50 to go first half. Braylon Torres. Early start time tonight, 5:30 start. So if you're just joining us, we're just underway. Backdoor, Torres. No one locked the back door, Coach. Braylon Torres said, I'm coming in.
No, and I think the advantage she has, it's a great pass, but she's so long that even if you throw that pass, even with her defender, she can reach out and get it, and did a good job of getting it high off the glass.
Steal. Ahead, Siedenberg. No good.
Great
nice
pass
defense
ahead
by Sams.
Yeah. Grahowski did a good job of leading her on that pass, but again, Siedenberg a little bit short with the left hand.
Really nice defense by Bella Sams that time down. Again, it won't show up on a stat line, but that is huge. Out of bounds. KM ball. 9-6 Lasers. It's a 7-0 run for KM.
Timish on that last drive stepped out of bounds trying to get the the drift pass, and we've got a timeout.
W7 Live presented by Jolly Good Soda. We'll be right back. You're watching W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls all day and night. W7 Productions. From golf, volleyball, his girls sports in Wisconsin. W7 Productions. Basketball, softball, W7 for the girls.
(9-6) Kettle Moraine with 12:11 to go first half. You're watching W7 Live presented by Jolly Good Soda. Gary Wipperman and Jonathan Tsipis live from Kettle Moraine. Arrowhead in black, KM in white. Kettle Moraine with the ball. Braylon Torres, baseline drive, picks up, shot, no good. Rebound, Rangard. Up and under, and Lily's fouled. She'll go to the line.
And so we saw our first change of defense by Coach Whitty. We saw an extended 2-3 there with somebody up on the ball to start. And again, they didn't find enough people to box out there. Rangard does a good job of getting in the seam after Torres took it to the short corner. Got the offensive rebound and has, maybe even more importantly, got a foul on Elena Harper. So first to two is good.
Rangard 79% from the line this year.
Made those huge 2 free throws to tie the game 2 weeks ago when we had the game here with Newbern and Eisenhower before Eisenhower scored at the buzzer. Rangard good with both.
11-6. KM now a 9-0 run for the Lasers.
And Brianna Benaji in the game and at the front of that press, using that length for the first time today. Good job by breaking it with the pass by the Warhawks.
Skip pass into Harp. No good. Good defense by Grahowski. Rangard on the rebound.
And even on the miss here, Arrowhead goes back to the 2-3 zone. We'll see different zones.
Great pass. Shot for three, Maddie.
And again, did a great job of being shot ready on that drift pass from Rangard on the baseline.
That's 2 threes for Maddie, 6 points. 14-6, it's a 12-0 run for KM.
Good diagonal pass.
It'll end right there.
Erica Budd's first 2.
14-8. Out of bounds. Arrowhead ball.
And you're going to see changing defenses. Coach Whitty really does a great job of making teams feel uncomfortable. On the other side, Coach Hansen talked about having seen them the first time, some things that they felt like they could exploit, maybe try to attack a couple different areas than they did the first time, where they saw more of the 1-3-1 zone. As we have a drive there by Greta Hansen. She'll shoot 2 as the foul was on Benaji. Her first, team 4th.
First one in and good. Second one also good. 2 for 2 for Hansen, 14-10. 10:31 to go first half. Good pace here so far to start, Coach.
Yeah, and we talked about it. This is a game Arrowhead's much more comfortable at, a game, again, that's probably under 60, and that's why even that first game's a little deceptive. If you'd given me that score and asked for a winner, I would have probably said Arrowhead.
Yeah.
Because Kettle Moraine definitely is comfortable playing in the 70s.
Yeah.
But to Coach Hansen's credit, they locked in defensively. Coach Whitty said the same thing. The Kettle Moraine was the better defensive team that day. But again, I think the potent scores is different between a big 3 and a big 2. I think, is what you have with Kettle Moraine having the big three and Torres, Grochowski, and Rangard, and really Harper and Sams carrying much of the load for the Warhawks.
All three of those players double digits the first time they met. Rangard up and under, reverse layup. That's pretty.
Yeah, great job of breaking the gap right there between the top line and the back line of the zone by Grochowski. Nice little bounce pass, but Erica Budd right back on the other end scores quickly to counter that 2 points from Rangard.
Lily's just so smooth, just so fluid to watch. I really enjoy watching her play. Smart by Torres. That went off of Arrowhead. She threw it off of 22. Taylor Timish. It'll stay with Kettle Moraine.
Yeah, I think in our count, that's the 5th offensive rebound already for Kettle Moraine. Again, they come in, double-digit rebounding margin over their opponents.
Maddie Show, Rangard in the corner. Fake runner, blocked by Harper. You're not going to get that over Harp.
No, she'd have been better off either shot faking or coming to a 2-foot jump stop to make the pass.
16-12, 9 minutes to go. Bella Sams traveled.
Yeah.
The big fish.
Yeah, just, again, got up in the air to pass. And, if something's taken away, you don't have any choice right there. Rather see her, again, another opportunity for a jump stop.
16-12, 8:50 first half. Lily Rangard. Grochowski into Banaji. Fouled.
Yeah, good high-low pass. Grochowski's going to attract so much attention. She gets Harper one step out. That opens that passing lane. Banaji hesitated a little bit. Coach Whitty wanted to shuffle the feet there, I think, on the baseline, but the officials saw the foul first. Called on Erica Budd. Banaji's first free throw, no good. She came in 4 for 11 on the season.
Second one good, 1 for 2 for Banaji.
Returning for the Blazers, number 23.
17-12 KM. Arrowhead opened up a 6-2 lead, and it's been KM since then, but Arrowhead working their way back now. 17-12, 8:40 to go first half.
Banaji, again, her job is to come in and give them activity. She did a great job. Offensive rebound, gets to the free throw line. Back in Siedenberg for her. Again, they've gotten good production right now. Maddie Schoaf with 2 threes.
Bella Sams. Watch Larson. They need to find an opening for her to get an outside 3 here. That works too. Runner is good. Roble on the hoop.
Again, you can see her game. Again, Roble, a sophomore, coming in averaging 4 points a game. Again, from when we saw them here in the Thanksgiving tournament to now, just again, that confidence. And Coach Whitty talks about the seniors really watching film, player-led scouting reports has really helped the sophomores feel more comfortable in their role.
Grochowski got the rebound away from Harper and then made it over her. 19-14. Nice play by Grace.
Yeah, did a great job faking back into the middle and went to the turnaround to her right shoulder, fading away a little bit. Harper couldn't get to it.
Bella Sams. Torres out there. She closes so fast.
Yeah, she's going to really, again, her length against Sams, I think, is a huge matchup. And they're really trying not to move her off of her in any ball screens or off-ball screens to just make sure she stays with her.
7:10 to go first half, 19-14 Kettle Moraine. Blazers coming in 9-0 in the Classic 8. Sams for 3, no good. Arrowhead coming in 8-1. Will KM maintain sole possession of first and actually extend it to 2 games, or will be tied up? We'll see. Out of bounds off of Rangard. It'll be Arrowhead ball.
Yeah, Grochowski trying to come down in that trailer spot against the zone where the zone gets a little bit low and knock down that 3 where she's been really effective. Again, shooting almost 38%. She's made 28 on the year. Didn't get that one to go down. And the ball went off not after another great effort by Lily Rangard, though.
19-14, 6:40 to go. I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit, not a lot, because I don't want to take the floor away, but we'll get you a little tighter.
again, you can see Kettle Moraine's doing a good job with the ball pressure and the active help to maybe make an Arrowhead play a little faster than they want to, causes the turnover there. And as we continue to see since the timeout, Arrowhead called, they've stayed in the 2-3 zone. And again, there's a good attack to the short corner. Again, Rangard's so good. She's just crafty down there.
Fade away. Softly. In for two, Rangard.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah, she created some space that time. I think good to see her learning from trying to shoot it over Harper. And that's a big call right now with 6 minutes. That's Grahowski's second foul. It's called on the arm. Harper will go back to the line. Coach Nelson, and I think Grace usually does a really good job of keeping her hands straight up. She's played it a couple other times against Harper, who makes the first free throw.
21-15. 3 points for Elena Harper.
Coach Nelson points to his head. He's going to leave Grace in the game. He understands how important she is, and he's going to let her play here with 2 fouls for a little bit.
(21-16), 5:55 to go.
You know, I think, you know, Coach Hansen just being able to understand his players, and he'll probably get Grace a little blow here to protect her.
Yeah.
You know, but again, understanding and letting her play with these two.
Siedenberg on the shot, no good. Look at Walschlager on the floor. Timeout, she yelled for time. Smart play. Isabel Walschlager, timeout on the floor, 21-16. You're watching W7 Live. Well, if you enjoy a playoff feel, we've got it tonight. Certainly here as 8-1 Arrowhead taking on 9-0 Kettle Moraine. First matchup 50-41 KM. At 7 o'clock coming up on GTV, Ed Rowie bringing you Brookfield East and Germantown. Brook East 10-0, Germantown 9-1. Their first meeting, Brookfield East won at 64-60. So great basketball on Tuesday night on W7.
And I apologize to our viewers, Coach Hansen, not Coach Nelson. And again, for everything he's done for W7 and the tournament and all the support, I apologize for that. We'll get it straight.
As you know, Coach, you're allowed one per game, so there you burned it early. 3!
Taylor Timish from downtown.
That was a nice shot.
Huge change in momentum, right? Kettle Moraine gets the loose ball. Walschlager's able to call timeout to keep the possession. Arrowhead turns him right over and hits the 3. So
Torres all alone, something broke.
Yeah, she's so good on that flex cut of running her man into the screen. And again, Siedenberg with a great screen on the baseline there.
6 points for Torres, 23-19 Kettle Moraine. That man defense for KM. Timish trying on Torres. Back out again.
Sam's getting a little bit of a blow through the timeout. She's back at the table.
Walschlager on Sarah Larson. Had a blank for a second. And Walschlager's going to have to stay with her because you give Larson even just a crack of an opening behind that arc, she's going to drill you.
Yeah, she's that third scorer that, again, if this game gets outside, you know, into the 50s and 60s, that really that the Warhawks have to have.
23-19, 4:35 remaining first half.
You know, Timish has done a good job, I think, of providing them a spark, almost 6 points a game. She's already knocked down a 3. Again, you could see the effort. They'd like to try to get it into Harper. Again, good job by Torres of coming over and cheating that side.
3-pointer by Sams is long.
And she's still able to get out there and contest. She was over the midline to help on the post feed inside as they tried to look inside to Harper and still got back out on the closeout. So, again, a testament to her work and effort on that play.
23-19.
Here's the flex cut again, and then the double stagger away for Grahowski. Good job as Arrowhead goes back to the man-to-man. Last couple possessions, they got beat the first time.
Backdoor coming our way.
My partner gets a deflection.
Yeah, I got the tip.
Unbelievable. 21-point second half. It's, and again, you've got 6 points from, from Torres. You've got 8 from, Rangard. But again, I think those 3 have carried them, averaging 22, 15 and 12. So, Torres 17. Harper, good move again.
Gets her own rebound, up and in, Elena Harper.
And I think the initial defense was good, but then the concern of Grahowski could maybe foul on that second one off the offensive rebound, which again, Harper averaging almost 5.5 offensive rebounds a game.
Ill-advised pass there from Siedenberg, taken away by Arrowhead. Drive, shot, basket, foul.
Greta Hansen goes coast to coast, and again, that momentum swing since the timeout that Kettle Moraine called to save possession has really swung to the Warhawks as we're tied here at 23. Brianna Benaji back in. She replaces Becca Siedenberg.
Free throw is no good. Rebound, Kettle Moraine. We're tied at 23, 2:56 to go first half. Been a fun game so far. Living up to billing.
Teams that know each other really, really well. 2 coaches making adjustments for the first time they played.
Rangard, nice job shielding the ball, it just didn't go in.
And Sam's pushed her a little bit outside the block where she didn't really feel comfortable, Rangard that is, to put it off the glass. That's the
Benaji on
difference
the board.
of it going in.
Here's the other thing, Coach. I'm not seeing Arrowhead with a lot of the offensive boards here in this first half, which Harper's usually going to get you a few of those. I haven't seen as many of those as I'd expect in this first half.
Yeah, she got her 1 on the miss, and again, she's averaging 5.3 offensive rebounds. To add on to the the 6+ defensive rebounds. Again, they haven't gotten many shots rebounded, but I think they're shooting a much better percentage than Kettle Moraine is.
Maddie Shope at the line. First one is good. That's the other one, Coach. Shope has thrown in 7 points already.
Larson's second foul.
2 threes and a free throw now for Maddie. She'll get 1 more.
Yeah, and somebody doesn't go to the line a lot, and again, was only shooting 38% coming in.
Not there yet. Spin, shot, glass, got it.
Yeah, Taylor Timish, 5 points in the first half, almost equaling her, season average at 5.5 a game. Basket puts Arrowhead up since really early when it was, 6-2.
Yep, that was their last lead was 6-4. It's now 25-24. Arrowhead by 1.
Good slide down there in the drift pass. Torres
Ribs
missed
out.
a 3, but that's good offense, good pass by Grahowski.
Coach Whitty wanted a foul.
Well, he knows they're going to the line on the next foul.
And right there.
I think it's been a pretty cleanly played first half with neither team in the bonus with 1.5 minutes left here. 25-24 Arrowhead lead. Yeah, Torres got beat on the back screen and tried to come underneath it and meet Sams on the other side. Good job. Sams caught it open, shot fake, and got Torres up in the air. Sams makes it. It's interesting. She's pretty quick in the lane there. It was Torres' first foul and Sam's 3rd point.
26-24 Arrowhead, 1:27 to go. Bella, no good on the second. 1 for 2 for the Big Fish. Rebound, KM.
And you look right now and you say, the 2 teams have 50 points combined. This is much more of an Arrowhead, score.
Yeah,
Again,
they love this score. This is where they want to be. Torres, that's going to be short.
And great box out that time by Greta Hansen.
Kind of short arm that a little bit, Coach, on the shot there by Torres. 3-point shot is off the back rim.
Oh, perfect bounce here. Timish.
Woo.
Good hustle by Grahowski to get that loose ball after Olivia Hero couldn't get it. And we'll have both the bigs now with 2 fouls. This Grahowski on that take.
Coach Whitty pleading his case. Grahowski to the line. First one, good.
Yeah, Grace comes in shooting 80% on the season, 40 for 50 coming in.
Arizona State commit, Grahowski. Joined Jaden Simmons, our buddy down there, Coach.
Yeah, Coach Charlie Turner-Thorne with a big win over ranked Colorado over the weekend as they got a little bit late start to Pac-10 play. They're 1-1 after the weekend, so I know I sent the link to Coach Turner-Thorne, hoping she'll tune in.
Nice.
But yeah, taking tonight when it's going to be negative 15 degrees, I think the Tempe weather seems pretty darn good.
That seems okay. 30 seconds. We're tied at 26. Let me update my scoreboard.
See, expect again. One thing Coach Whitty likes to, again, offensively have that control, and when they're ahead or it's even, he'll take,
Jump ball, laser ball, 18.5 seconds. Looks like we're going to have a youth game at the half.
No, they're getting pumped up.
I can see that. They're getting all jacked up and ready to go, doing their stretches and jumps and everything else.
So Coach Whitty goes back to the 2-3. Puts Erica Bubb in the middle with Harper on the bench with 2 fouls.
Coach says no threes.
Yeah, the chess match right there is Coach Hansen puts Grahowski back in for the offense only.
Torres, no good. Good box out. Halftime. Well, nothing settled in the first half, Coach. Your halftime score, Kettle Moraine 26, Arrowhead 26. We will step aside, come back with first half numbers, get you ready to go for half number 2. It's the battle for first place in the Classic 8. You're watching W7 Live, presented by who else?
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Oak Creek girls basketball. Go Knights, not saying.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Oak Creek girls basketball. Go Knights.
If you don't know W7, you don't know McFarland girls basketball.
Lonegro into Hildebrandt, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Hildebrandt and the foul! Katie Hildebrandt hits the basket. She'll go to the line for one with a chance to give McFarland the lead.
I'm Katie Hildebrandt, and W7 is for the girls. If you don't know W7, you don't know Marshall girls basketball. W7 is for the girls.
KO to the hoop.
You don't know W7? You don't know Milwaukee girls basketball. It's for the girls.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Notre Dame girls basketball. I'm Sylvia Pitchka.
And I'm Charlie Apple.
And W7 is for the girls.
I'm gonna soak up the sun. To put it on a disco right now, yeah.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Pius girls basketball. I'm Jada Smith, and W7 is for the girls.
Hi, I'm Maddie Connor. Congratulations, W7, on reaching 10,000 followers on social media. Congratulations, W7, on getting 10,000 followers on social media.
Congratulations, W7, on reaching 10,000 followers on social media.
Congrats to W7 on 10,000 followers on social media.
Congratulations, W7, for reaching 10,000 followers on social media.
Congratulations, W7, on 10,000 followers on social media. Keep up the good work. Keep up the great work and everything you do for the girls.
Keep up the great work for the girls.
Keep up the great work for the girls.
Keep up the great work for the girls.
For the girls.
For the girls.
Keep up the great work. For the girls! For the girls!
Halftime at Kettle Moraine, your halftime score, 26-26. Coach, got some first half numbers for us. What do you got?
I do, and for the first time in my broadcasting career, we don't have somebody ahead at halftime. It's my first tie, so I can pick either side. So
nice.
You know, I again tied at 26. Let's start with Arrowhead, because this is obviously, we feel like, you know, more of an Arrowhead tempo. You know, they are averaging 57 a game, you know, where they've held Kettle Moraine in check, averaging almost 72 points a game. They only have 26 in the first half. But leading the Warhawks with 6 points in the first half, Elena Harper. Taylor Timish off the bench provided 5, including the only three-pointer the Warhawks made in the first half. And then a trio of players with 4, including Greta Hansen, Abby Roble, and then Erica Budd gave him a good lift off the bench. And then Bella Sams with 3 points in the first half. Again, both Sams and Harper under their averages. Sams came in averaging 14.5. Harper came in averaging almost 16.9 points per game. So again, we talked about 9 between the two of them. That first game they held them to 16. So again, Kettle Moraine's doing a good job on the defensive end. So for the Lasers, they were led in the first half by Lily Rangard, who had 8 points. Rangard comes in averaging 11.6. Maddie Schaff was a huge lift for the Lasers coming off the bench, hitting 2 threes. She had the first half again, 7 points. Braylon Torres had 6, and again, Torres averages 16.9 points per game, but no threes for Torres in the first half, where she has 40 on the year. Grace Grahowski, again, came in averaging 22.1, 4 points, and much like Elena Harper, the 2 fouls, the concerns there with both bigs having 2 fouls. And to finish the scoring, Brianna Minagi hit a free throw for 26. So Grahowski with 2 fouls, also Isabella Walschlager with 2 fouls. On the Warhawks side, Sarah Larson with 2, as well as Elena Harper. So again, I think we haven't seen the 1-3-1 yet from Arrowhead that did such a good job against Brooklyn East, on Saturday.
Brooke Fieldies.
There's
that East Coast sneaking out on you.
That's me getting over there. But
you're just excited to go this weekend.
Yeah, so, I think as we talked about, that again, this is an Arrowhead pace, which the first game was too. But you and I saw it 2 weeks ago. Grace is so talented. She had 21 in the second half of that game against Eisenhower. So, again, can they get more of that pace? We saw it for a little bit, but again, I thought the closing, Arrowhead came out great, 6-0 to start the game. Kettle Moraine kind of took control, was up 6 or 8, and then that timeout in front of us, they were able to force a turnover, get a 3 on the other end, took that momentum, took that lead until that last free throw tied it up.
Do you expect KM to try to push the flow a little more and get more points in transition and speed up the tempo of this game? I do, and maybe shoot it a little bit earlier in the shot clock. I think you're going to see Torres try to get, going from the 3-point line. I do know we saw it, I would not be surprised if the first set against the man-to-man for Kettle Moraine is something for Grahowski. We saw that against Eisenhower. They ran a great action. They got Grace going with the 3, so I wouldn't be surprised right here. I mean, Arrowhead will start with it, but on the offensive end, I think they'll go right and try to get Grace going. 26-26, your halftime score. We are ready for the second half. Arrowhead with the ball to inbound at half court, and here we go.
Same starters both ways. And again, they get something on the other end. Bella Sams held to 3 points in the first half. Coach Whitty gets a handoff to her so she can get in the lane, gets a little pull-up jumper to go down.
Yeah, you're not going to keep her quiet for an entire game, that's for sure.
No, and she's somebody, she scores in the paint. She's got a really good pull-up jumper that she doesn't settle for it to be, 18, 19, or 17, 18 feet. She gets in the lane. She's got good bounce, too.
5 for Sams, 28-26, Arrowhead. W7 Live presented by Jolly Good Soda. We are live at Kettle Moraine High School. Siedenberg, no good on the shot. Rebound, Arrowhead. Here come the Warhawks. 2-point lead and the ball. Larson all the way, and we're going to have a jump ball with Walschlager. Nice job by Isabel.
Yeah, good drive, better defense. Walschlager able to get in there and tie Larson up on that. So again, Arrowhead starting man like they did at the beginning of the game. I'm sure we'll see the zone as well. Again, here's some good action down screen, and again, I think Grahowski understands the better screener I am, it gets me more open. She got a good look there.
Yep.
Just hit a little bit of the front of the rim. We'll get back to a little bit more of their kind of flex cutting action.
Drive up under, that's a tough shot.
Yeah.
No good, rebound Harp.
I mean, she shot that from the block. I mean, that's, on the reverse layup, you'd like to be able to stay in the paint, but again, I think that's a little bit of the concern of having Harper underneath there.
Larson long on the shot, Torres on the rebound, Sam's chasing. Grahowski now to Siedenberg. Becca picks up her dribble up top. Isabel Walschlager. Torres coming weak side. Walschlager will take it herself. No good, but she's fouled.
Yeah, good job on a straight line drive. Walschlager put her left shoulder, right into Sarah Larson, and Larson's going to pick up her third foul. So she becomes
That's one to watch.
Yeah, she becomes the first player to pick up 3 for either team. Walschlager doesn't go to the line a ton, but again, 60% free throw shooter.
First one in and good. There is a boys game following this one. We will not be live streaming that game. As you all know, we are for the girls, so just the girls game tonight. Second one is no good. 1 for 2.
Roble on the rebound here.
Got to find a way to get Grace more looks, I think, in the second half. 28-27. Arrowhead by 1, under 16 minutes.
I think sometimes with really good scores, too, they just need to see it go in once.
Yeah.
And again, I think there's Torres with quick
Great
hands on Sams.
Great hands by Braylon. Hesitation, drive, shot, too strong, rebound. Bella Sams pushing it the other way.
And again, I think Torres have that one back. She could have really continued to go against, Larson, who's got the 3 fouls.
Harp on the rebound.
There's the offensive
there
rebound
it is,
we're
yep.
talking about.
On the reload. Greta Hansen for 3. You could think Elena Harper for that one on the offensive board, kicking it out, and Hansen knocks it down.
And as we talk about, Grahowski right
there
away.
There it is. Here we go.
Sets the flex screen, gets the screen set down for herself, pops to the the edge of the lane line there, extended out, and knocks down the 3.
7 points for Grahowski, 31-30. And coach, my numbers are probably pretty close. So don't worry about correcting me. I'm totally good with it.
No, you're good. No, that's
Sam's on the hoop.
No, and both, Sams comes out. She's got 4. Grahowski hits 1. Again, now a little bit kind of blood in the water.
Yeah.
Scorers start to feel it a little bit more here. Rangard, good read
Wide
there.
open. Almost too open for Lily.
Did a good job. Her man ran underneath the flex screen and tried to cheat it, and Lily did a good job, and Grace Grahowski with the rescreen.
33-30 Arrowhead, 14-16 to go second half. Our last game at Kettle Moraine this year. Big thanks to Ryan Tomczak, athletic director. We've had a great time at KM this year. Thanks, you guys. 14 minutes to go, 33-30. We will see KM again on Thursday when they play at Brookfield East, which should be another epic battle. Turnover, Walschlager on the interception. Bella into the lane, kick out, Rangard. Dangerous pass.
Good cut by Torres.
Torres.
Saw her.
Oh. Out of bounds. It'll be KM ball. I think Greta was looking for a foul there. None to be had.
Yeah, she pushed hard with her left hand, but I think the run threw her off her steps there, and she tried to plan. Her right leg just slid a little bit. She wasn't able to extend and go up. Ball goes out of bounds and goes back over to the Lasers.
33-30, 13:33 to go. Lily Rangard. Grahowski back to Rangard. Being guarded by Greta Hansen.
Yeah, Rangard getting downhill. Lost that one off her leg.
Yeah.
Again, usually really good at getting to the free throw line and her creating the contact.
For the Warhawks, number 22, Taylor Timish.
Taylor Timish in for Sarah Larson.
Protect Larson here, get her a blow with the 3 fouls. Timish was really good, in the first half with 5 points. Sophomore comes in averaging 5.5 and is almost already up to her full game average.
Timeout, Arrowhead, 33-30. You're watching W7 Live, presented by Jolly Good Soda. We'll be right back.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
33-30, Arrowhead with the lead. It was 26-26 at the half.
Jolly Good Soda. We
How
put
about, how about if we, no, we're good. Over here.
It was just finishing up. Bailey Alvarez and Brianna Benaji in the game for Kettle Moraine coming out of the timeout. First time we've seen Alvarez in the game.
Nice job by Grahowski. Straight up and got the block. Grace into the lane. Runner, no. Harp on the rebound.
I think she got caught in between a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. Torres made a run for it. Didn't get it. Ball loose, still loose. Greta Hansen. 26-26 at the half.
Jolly Good Soda.
How about if we, no, we're good. Over here. 33-30, 12:30 to go.
And Brianna Benaji in the game for Kettle Moraine coming out of the timeout. First time we've seen Alvarez in the game.
Nice job by Grahowski. Straight up and got the block. Grace into the... Dang Bluetooth. Tell you what. I hate hearing my own voice the first time, let alone twice.
I was like, yeah, I think that's why I heard the Jolly Good. Great screen that time by Torres trying to get Benaji trying to get Torres open. Again, working long into the possession, I think favors Arrowhead. So again, Rangard always dangerous, lurking along the baseline.
That's Bailey Alvarez in now. Torres on the drive, runner, got it. Brave for two.
No, last time we saw Alvarez, she hit that huge three to tie the game, or to cut it to 2 in the Eisenhower game.
Yeah.
And she had started that game.
Smart player.
Yeah, Walschlager couldn't go that night.
33-32, 11:25 remaining.
Good job by Torres cutting Sam's off, not falling for the shot fake.
No good. Rebound, Rangard. Lily ahead to Grahowski. Skip to Alvarez.
A little bit, I think they haven't gotten Grace Grahowski the ball on the block, and I think the concern a little bit of is more of her advantage on the perimeter against Harper. But again, I think Harper is going to try to block shots. That's in her makeup. And again, I think Grace has such good footwork inside. I'd like to see her get, a couple more touches in that spot. So she definitely down screens enough that they can look for that. So again, Torres active hands, another deflection for the junior.
33-32, 10:47 remaining. Drive, shot, foul. Timish will go to the line.
It'll be Benaji's second foul. Again, you see the confidence, in Timish and Roble, the sophomores, who play more, for the Warhawks.
Free throw, no good.
Timish 7 for 8 on the year coming in. Not at the line much, but had been effective. See if she can make the second one here.
1 for 2.
She's up over her average, 6 points for the sophomore.
34-32 Warhawks. 10:36 to go.
And there's, even that action right there. Rangard off the double stagger, knocks it down.
Lily for 3. And KM takes their first lead of the second half, 35-34.
And Rangard breaks into double figures with 11. Right underneath her season average of 11.6.
Sam's on the drive, one-hand scoop, no good. Rebound, Torres. Bray into the front court to Alvarez. Rangard calling for it.
Yeah, just hit that one.
Torres working off the screen, kicked it. Inadvertent kick. Jump ball.
Go back over here to the Warhawks again. It was one of those things where the pass was directly at her foot.
Yeah.
And popped right up and led to that held ball. So
35-34 KM, 9:55 remaining.
Again, 9-8 in the first 8 minutes here of the second half. So again, a little bit of two teams that know each other really well.
Timish. Bub on the drive. Back out up top again.
Again, you're not going to see Sams or
Torres
Harper
on the
checking
steal.
out.
Up and under, she's fouled.
You know, with both of them averaging, they play over 33 minutes a game. But again, there's Torres, those constant deflections and activity. Like you talked about, can she get going a little bit in transition? Torres coming to the line where she's shooting 77% on the year.
Torres, a junior.
Puts her up to 9 points. Junior averaging 16.9 points per game.
Seniors on this KM team: Livia Hero, Bailey Alvarez, Isabel Walschlager, Becca Siedenberg, Margaret Probst, and Presley Kane.
Torres hit the second one to complete the pair and stretch the lead to 3 for Kettle Moraine.
Kick out Timish from the corner. That was a nice find by Harp.
Yeah. Cheating in on the off the ball side when she made the move.
Grace Grahowski for 3.
And that's the first time we've really seen Kettle Moraine take advantage of Arrowhead not getting in the 2-3 quickly enough off a missed field goal that Grahowski towed the line. And again, good throw ahead pass for Grace to be able to knock it down. Kettle Moraine's up 6.
Into Harp. One dribble, picks it up, kick out. Bella Sams for 3. Long rebound. Taylor Timish on the rebound, beg your pardon. Timish back to Sams. Sams working on Rangard. Picks up her dribble. Hanson on the drive. Shot, no, but she's fouled. Greta will go to the line.
And that's going to be the third on Grace Grahowski. Official felt like she started vertical and then reached in and slapped across. Hanson shooting 53% from the line. Can't get the
one,
first
no
one
good.
to go. Yeah, it's a little bit of a danger time here for Arrowhead. Because again, a 6-point game and the explosiveness of Kettle Moraine.
1 for 2. Reminder, following tonight's game, we will have the Jolly Good Soda player of the game. 40-35, we're a ways away from that though. 8:12 to go. 5-point lead for Kettle Moraine, and they have the ball.
That puts Hanson up to 8 points, 4 here in the second half. First time we've seen Maddie Schoaf in the second half. Had a great first half, 7 points.
Bonacci no good. Sam's on the rebound. Kick out Timish. Drive baseline. And foul on the floor. It'll be on Bonacci.
You know, haven't seen Arrowhead at the Thanksgiving tournament. Personally, haven't seen them, you know, twice in Middleton at the post-Christmas tournament. Timish's just ability, again, she'd only been to the line 8 times, but again, that's the third really good drive that's ended up either on a foul on the floor or 2 shots for her.
Inbound, Abby Roble. Up top, Sams. Likes it, takes it, gets it. Bella for 3.
So now we have Sams again.
Heating up.
7 points in the second half. She's up to 10 for the ball game.
40-38, 7:25 remaining.
She becomes the Warhawks' first double-figure scorer.
Torres calling for it. Grahowski on the dribble, being guarded by Harper. Now Rangard between the circles. Braylon Torres. They're going to reset here. Here's Rangard. Grahowski. Rangard posted up on Sams. Just throws up a wild shot. Smart.
Yeah, she's really good at that. And again, I think Sams holds her ground there. She's going to win that physical battle. First foul on Sams, but again, Rangard's really good at selling the call.
She came up smiling on that, coach. That was funny to see.
She didn't get knocked over that far. But again, it's definitely the referees don't give her the 2 shots though. They just call it as something underneath.
Schoaf, no good. Gets her own rebound, and she will be going to the line. Maddie Schoaf. And that's just 1-2, coach. I mean,
yeah,
Maddie's what, 5'6", 5'7", maybe? in the land of giants down there, and she gets the shot and an offensive rebound.
Yeah, Roble, I think, forced a poor first shot and then just turned like a lot of people do and didn't box out. And hardest person the one person that's most dangerous rebounder on the floor is the person that shoots it. And Maddie was a good example of that, even though she can't convert here on the first free throw.
1 for 2 for Show. 41-38. KM by 3. 6:48 remaining. Roble, no good. Out of bounds, KM ball.
Yeah, I think definitely right there. I think with Abby Roble, you like to see her keep going. Lefty coming off that cut, a lot of space in front of her to the rim, kind of pulled up instead of getting all the way to the rim.
Schoaf to Siedenberg. Torres. She was going to look for Rangard. Rangard had her back to her.
Yeah, Rangard was trying to get that cross screen for Grace. Grace dribbles it back out. Again, I don't think necessarily dribbling it from 15 feet out to 18 feet. You know, all our momentum's going backwards. But on the scramble there, the Warhawks are called for traveling as the rebounder moved on the floor is what the officials say, so it'll stay with the Lasers under their own basket.
Rangard. Three-pointer off the mark. That was Schoaf on the shot, out of bounds. It'll stay with KM.
Yeah, good box out that time. I think by Sarah Larson, just kind of boxed out so hard, lost her balance when she tipped it, fell forward, and knocked it out of bounds.
6:15 remaining, 41-38, Kettle Moraine. It was 26-26 at halftime. Looks like we're gonna have a score close to the first one, Coach. High 40s, maybe low 50s at most. 3, yep. Torres.
Yeah, we're waiting for it, right? 43s, you know, on the season.
First of the night for Bray.
Braylon Torres knocks it down as she inches closer to her almost 17-point per game average. Great save by Abby Rodel.
Bounce pass Harp.
Look at the crowd she's drawn.
Yeah. Grahowski fronting her now. Back up top, Hansen, now Bella Sams.
You know, Grahowski's done a good job of sitting on that high shoulder, too. So even when the ball goes to the top, they can't get any type of high-low ducking.
Up and under, no good. Rebound, Grahowski. And Harp likes going off that left shoulder. That's kind of her,
yep.
Trademark move. 44-38, 5-12.
You know, the big three are all in double figures right now, so Torres with that last three is up to 13. But again, no shot on that one. Turnover here, empty possession. Good in and out move by Rodel.
Oh!
So we're gonna have a clean block, but the outside official felt like Kettle Moraine pushed from behind.
Well, he would have seen it. I mean, it was right in front of us. We didn't see behind her.
Sometimes you wonder too if that's the player's momentum or actually somebody's being pushed there. So
maybe a make-up call on that travel the other end too.
Maybe.
Who knows?
They're human.
Yeah, right.
We don't like to acknowledge that a lot of times.
Right.
But,
You're right. First one for Abby Roble is in and good.
And came in shooting 60%, is 3 for 3 today.
44-39. Second one is good, 44-40. 4:57 remaining.
So again, Arrowhead stays man-to-man. We've really not seen much of the 2-3. We saw it in transition on the one possession, and they didn't really get it filled. And Grahowski made them pay. So again, they're working. They're working in the man-to-man.
Great pass, Rangard.
Yeah, you know, Rangard does such a good job. You know, they're anticipating that flex screen, and she just took it a little bit higher and used really her speed as much as running her man in the screen. But again, I think, you know, Grahowski's setting good screens on that. Defenders are getting a little worried of that contact.
Rangard 79% coming into tonight. First one in and good.
Just 3 for 3 tonight. That was the second foul called on Bella Sams.
Got them both. Looks so comfortable up there. 46-40.
Vanguard's up to 13. Again, high honors with Braylon Torres. And right behind both of them, Grace Grahowski with 10.
46-40 KM, 4:24 to go. Three-pointer is long. Vanguard rips it down. We're going to get a jump ball. Lily say, wait a minute, I had it.
And what we haven't seen right now is, Elena Harper still at 6 points.
Coach, I think we talked about this in the last game is, I said I'd like to see Vanguard a little more physical. She's been extremely physical in this game. I mean, she's put her nose at everything in this game.
Yeah, she's rebounded it well. Even something like that, you hope they give her credit for the rebound first and then the tie-up.
Yep, for sure. Vanguard to Wallschlager. Siedenberg got it. Becca for 2.
Yeah, her first basket of the game. And again, the big three, when they start getting other contributions, from Siedenberger, from Schaff, from, Wallschlager, that's just gravy.
Roble. Full timeout, Arrowhead, 48-42. Don't go anywhere. You're watching W7 Live.
Hi, I'm Maddie Connor. Congratulations, W7, on reaching 10,000 followers on social media. Congratulations, W7, on getting 10,000 followers on social media.
Congratulations, W7, on reaching 10,000 followers on social media.
Congrats to W7 on 10,000 followers on social media.
Congratulations, W7, for reaching 10,000 followers on social media.
Congratulations, W7, on 10,000 followers on social media. Keep up the good work.
Keep up the great work and everything you do for the girls.
Keep up the great work for the girls.
Keep up the great work for the girls.
Keep up the great work for the girls.
For the girls.
For the girls.
Keep up the great work.
For the girls! For the girls!
48-42, Kettle Moraine by 6, and they have the ball with 3:26 to go.
Well, we expected a change in defenses right there, and we saw it with the press. Coach Whitty called timeout so they can set the pressure. Kettle Moraine was able to break it.
Travel on Siedenberg.
But going back to man-to-man, again, credit the press a little bit. They broke it, but were they going a little bit quick that in the quarter court, they end up having a turnover. So here, a two-possession game with a little over 3 minutes, and the ball's in Bella Sam's hands.
3:05 to go. Timish in the corner, being guarded by Siedenberg up top. Hansen with Wallschlager right on her. Timish for 3, rims out. Vanguard had it for a second, but Bella Sams tracks it down. Sams picks up her dribble, back out.
That's a good decision.
Roble.
Instead of forcing something right there.
Nice job by Harp. Good position by, I almost said Caitlin, Elena Harper.
And that's going to be Grahowski's fourth. It's good to watch off the, when they're battling for position off the ball, both of them working with their feet.
Both teams with 5 personal fouls in the second half.
Good help that time by Wallschlager. That's
travel.
That's a play where that in the first half, Torres got beaten, leapt in the air, and ended up sending the, Sams to the free throw line.
2:38 to go. Here's that three-quarter press again.
Yeah, this time they go full,
yeah,
kind
full
of three-quarter
court,
man.
Yeah, three-quarter man.
Oh. So get on the reach-in. Oh, looked like we were going to have a foul. It looks like the refs confer, and it's just going to stay out of bounds. I think Todd Hansen's looking to say, wait, you put your hand up in the air for a foul.
Yeah, I don't. Pretty good from here. Wallschlager. If I'm KM, there's no hurry here. I mean, just don't turn the ball over.
Yeah, get a shot. It's great to have options 4 and 5, but right now, Rangard, Grahowski, or Torres need to be shooting the basketball.
That's right. Walschlager to Grace Grahowski being guarded by Elena Harper. Isabel kick out. Siedenberg smart.
Yeah.
Smart decision by Becca. That was a really good decision by Becca Siedenberg.
So Robo fouls. That puts the Warhawks, that's their 16 fouls. So from now on, Kettle Moraine will be in the bonus.
The first time these two teams met on December 14th, it was 50-41 Kettle Moraine. Right now we're at 48-42.
And there was, as soon as Grahowski got the ball, they chased her with the double team. She didn't panic. She got a little close to the sideline there, but stayed strong with it on the baseline, drew the contact. Now she'll go to the line. And obviously, when you're an 80% free throw shooter, that's who Coach Hansen wants the ball in her hands, and obviously for these situations.
First one in and good. Second one also good. And it's an 8-point lead for Kettle Moraine. Timeout. Lasers, you're watching W7 Live.
W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls all day and night. W7 Productions. From golf, volleyball, it's girls' sports in Wisconsin. W7 Productions. Basketball, softball, W7 for the girls.
(50-42) your score, a minute 52 to go. Reminder coming up at the top of the hour, Germantown hosting Brookfield East, a true doubleheader tonight. And with the first place and the GMC on the line, Brook East coming in 10-0, including a thriller triple overtime win over Arrowhead Saturday at Pius, 68-66.
Battle for first place in both games tonight, 1 and 2.
Yeah, this is as good as it gets. Germantown also won Saturday at Pius. They beat Oak Creek by 16. Inside Harp, off the glass.
Great job by Arrowhead coming out of that timeout of saying Grahowski's got 4 fouls. Is she going to make a play? And Elena Harper gets her first basket of the second half. Kettle Moraine right here spreading Old North Carolina, Dean Smith 4 corners.
Foul on the floor. But that is the 8th team foul on Arrowhead, so Isabel Walschlager will go to the free throw line.
Again, 60% on the year. Walschlager 1 for 2 in the first half. She'll get 1 plus the possible bonus.
Well, you don't want Rangard or Grahowski at the line. I don't know what Torres looks like. First one in and good.
Torres is at 77.
Yeah, so you don't want her. (51-44), a minute 23 remaining. Connor Du Bois checking in from De Pere tonight. De Pere Pulaski coming up also at 7 o'clock on W7. 3 games tonight.
Walschlager missed the second, so 7-point spread.
A minute 10 to go. Three is short. Rebound,
Good
Siedenberg.
Nice
Nice job by Becca Siedenberg.
Again, I think they wanted to go inside there, and I think, again, Grace Grahowski moving her feet, but I think the ball pressure. They didn't really have a clear post feed that they could get it in as they did coming out of the timeout the last time.
Coming up next, the Jolly Good Soda player of the game.
Siedenberg 5 for 9 from the line on the season, 56%. She'll get 1 plus a possible bonus.
Ooh, no good. Door still open for Arrowhead. Roble in the corner, 56 seconds. Gonna have to hurry. And Coach Woody wants a timeout.
Yeah, he's trying to get them into, I think, the sense of urgency of trying to get a basket, whether it's a 2 or a 3. It did look like they finally were going to have a post feed there right before he called that into Elena Harper. But it'll be Warhawks ball on the side after the timeout.
Coach, if you're Arrowhead, if you're Coach Woody, what are you telling the girls right now?
I think, again, we got to get a good shot quick. We got to force the action. You know, right now, Kettle Moraine still has a foul to give, so they've got to understand that as well. You can't just wildly, drive it at the hoop. I would expect something that involves Sams and Harper in it together. And then again, what are you going to do after the shot goes up? If it's a make, are you jumping into the full court press? Understanding who you're going to foul. If it's a miss, you got to crash and get to the glass. And if you foul, it stops the clock.
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing right now. So again, I think what you're doing here offensively, probably sending 3 people hard to the glass, maybe even a 4th. If it can get it somehow into Walschlager or Siedenberg's hands, but you want to foul them because they've both split the last 2 free throws. If it does go to one of the big 3, you want to kind of trap them and force the ball out of their hands.
53.6 seconds to go, 51-44. Kettle Moraine by 7.
I like this here, little zone look for Kettle Moraine coming out of the timeout where they just switch things.
3-point shot is short. Rebound, Torres. Now Rangard. Well, that's who you want. You either Torres or Rangard or Grahowski at the line. You're good with all 3 of those.
Well, and they did a good job. Like, Torres didn't just wait for the foul. She kicked it to Rangard. Initially, Rangard had Grahowski opposite. They did a good job of spacing, so really somebody couldn't double team and then shoot the gap on a pass. 3rd foul on Taylor Timish. Rangard 5 for 5. She's going to get that average back up to when we came in here
back
2
to
weeks
84%,
ago. Yeah, it was
yeah.
in almost 90, I think. And, I think she went 3 for 6. So, again, 5 for 5 today. Make it 6. Timeout Kettle Moraine as they stretch it to a 9-point lead with 35.9 seconds left.
Quick look at the Classic 8 standings coming into tonight. Kettle Moraine 9-0, Arrowhead 8-1. If things hold up as they are now, KM will have a 2-game lead in the conference at 10-0. Catholic Memorial 6-3, Waukesha West 5-3, and then everybody else after that. You wouldn't say they're going to win the conference with this win, but boy, it sure puts them in the driver's seat, Coach, with a win here tonight for KM.
No question. 2 games up plus the tiebreaker. And coming out of that last timeout, it was interesting. Kettle Moraine switched all the screening action almost in a 2-3 zone set. Once the ball was in, then they just, again, they switched everything even before the people came to screen them. So again, I think you'll see now they've got Torres up to try to make the ball handler, knowing that Sams is probably going to have it. You can see as they line up, you've got Greta Hansen taking the ball out, but make them take some time in the backcourt. And then they run back here, okay, and they're back in this matchup zone.
30 seconds and a 9-point lead. Sams for 3, no good. Siedenberg after it, ball loose, out of bounds, and we're going to have KM ball. 23.7 seconds. Siedenberg to Grahowski. Not going to foul here.
Yeah, Coach Woody wants to, again, I think knowing down 9, just double team. Maybe you get something out of this.
Right. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Siedenberg in the corner, 3 seconds, and that should do it. Final score, Kettle Moraine 53, Arrowhead 44. You have been watching W7 Live, presented by Jolly Good Soda. Coach, a pleasure as always.
Thank you so much, Gary. Another classic.
We'll see you Thursday at Brook East. We'll take a break, come back with our Jolly Good Soda player of the game. You're watching W7. W7 Live, we are back with our Jolly Good Soda player of the game. It is Becca Siedenberg from Kettle, Moraine. Becca, nice job tonight.
Thank you.
First of all, I heard an explosion in that locker room afterwards. What coach talked to you guys and what did you guys say after?
I think just securing another win against them, being, tied with conference champs last year, and I mean, it's Arrowhead and Kettle Moraine, always rivals and stuff, and just another great game with them and another win for us. He's just really excited and really proud of us.
You know, I was just going to ask that. I mean, is this kind of a landmark thing? I mean, you've beat Arrowhead twice. You got a 2-game lead in the conference right now. Does this help grow the confidence of this group? I mean, these are pretty big hills to get over that you guys are getting over.
100%. Yeah. Coach talked about it that this was probably one of the biggest games in our stretch, and securing it is a good lead for conference and a good look ahead.
What do you like about this group? They're a pretty good-looking group, but what do you like about them?
I think the biggest thing is kind of what you talked about last game. It's just that everyone plays their role.
That's so true.
Yeah. Obviously, we have our big scorers. Grace is a phenomenal athlete. Braylon, phenomenal. Lily gets those points. But the girls that come off on the bench, they know that they're not big scorers. I mean, we have Maddie Schaff, who had 15 points the other day.
And she had, I think, 9 tonight.
Yeah.
I think you hit a big 3 in the first half. I mean, you guys, yes, you got the big 3, but you can't just limit to just them, because, you know, Isabel will beat you. Becca will beat you. Maddie will beat you. Bailey will beat you. I mean, everybody steps in when you guys need them.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing even is not only our offense, but our defense. A ton of the girls that, you know, strength puts us through defensive drills every single day, and to come off the bench and just know that you're there to stop the girl in front of you is the biggest thing.
I think you guys take a lot of pride in your defense, and I think there's a lot of talk about your offense, and we talked about this tonight, that, hey, if the score is in the 40s or 50s, that probably favors Arrowhead. I don't know that that's true anymore, just because you guys are really put so much into your defense now.
Yeah, I mean, Coach said that too. He was like, you know, we got to keep them under 50, got to keep it in that 40 range for a good chance.
Well, we're going to see you again on Thursday night when you guys play a really good Brookfield East team. So Becca Siedenberg is our player of the game tonight. Let me just ask Becca and the Lasers here one last big question. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Let's see. Here we go. 53-44, KM with the win. Becca Siedenberg, our Jolly Good Soda player of the game. Becca and Lasers, everything W7 does, we do.
For the girls.
You've been watching W7. We'll see you Thursday. Reminder, 7 o'clock right now, Germantown, Brookfield East. Go watch that. We'll see you on Thursday. Have a great night.
Where's the words? I can sing it?
No, I get a license infraction.
I don't think anybody wants me to sing it.